one pothole and I'm bouncing on the street. But so I put my leg over and had my flip-flops on and stuck my leg between the motorcycle and that sidecar. Big mistake. And we're driving along and my flip-flops trying to slide off. And my toes, I'm squeezing with my toes trying to save my flip-flop, my sandal. And this thing is bouncing up and down and just, beating my knee and my calf to death. And then when we got there, I, squeezed out and I was limping real bad and stuff. And they're asking me what's wrong. And I said, God, I put my leg, and they started talking to me. They said, you're not supposed to do that.
I think the driver was just, laughing to himself.
Yeah, I heard him laughing. And, and I kept, I think he asked me a couple times, what's wrong? And then, and I would say nothing. And then he would go over like a speed bump or a pothole on purpose. And I would moan. He said, are you sure nothing is wrong? And I said, no.
Why are you, just a thought came to my mind. Why are you so afraid to tell the Filipinos what you're really feeling? Especially, you remember when that, and then when you had your massage, it was really hurting, but yours said, no, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, that was...
bear the pain.
Yeah, they, it's ego. For me, American pride or something, I don't know. I wasn't going to let anybody win. Even if it meant I was going to lose my flip-flop or even my foot. But, and she was talking about the massage. That was a foot massage. Everything happened to my feet in the Philippines. And the first time I went with my brother-in-law, Ronnie, married to Jean. Hi, Jean. Hi, Jean. And, so he took me to his favorite, I don't know if it's favorite, but, to a spot for a massage. And, we're checking in and, they asked him, do you want it rough or gentle? And he says rough, because he really wants to get the muscles worked out. And they asked me, and because he said rough, I said, rough. And he said, are you sure? And I said, rough, as rough as you can make it. We went in, and first of all, you got to change out of your clothes into a pair of these shorts that they hand stitched together. And I don't think they could have put two of those shorts together, and I don't think I could have put my legs through them. But I squeezed into one of those things, and it was like squeezing both my legs and my rear end into one leg of a normal pair of shorts.
I think you tear the cord.
Yeah. Well, I heard the threads ripping. And so I put those on, and so I can barely walk, and I get in there, and there's two people. It's called forehand massage. So there's two young ladies, and he's lying a couple tables away, and I'm lying there. It's like an open room, and they get in there, and they start doing this little rhythmic clapping. They would clap when it was time to move to a different body part, and it was really in sync. It was kind of neat. But then one of the ladies, and it felt good when they were up around the neck and shoulders and then the back, and actually kneading, Kneading, the muscles of the legs. But then, it came for the stretching, point of it. I looked over and I was a little bit behind because I was resisting. And I saw them lifting, putting like the ankle of Ronnie's leg on her shoulder, and then she, starts crawling forward to straighten out the leg and the knee and bringing it up, almost to like his chest. And she got underneath there and lifted my leg up, and she was leaning forward and, pulling on my knee, trying to straighten it out. And it hurt so bad, and I almost kicked her off the table. I said, what are you doing? And she said, I want to stretch your leg. And I said, are you trying to get that straight? And she said, yes, sir. And I said, that leg hasn't been straight since I've been 9 years old. I said, you're going to break it. I said, quit doing that. My legs don't straighten out like that. and that's about as high as you can lift it. she apologized. She was just trying to do her job, but I mean, it wasn't funny at the time. It really hurt, but I look back on it. That was a neat story. But anyway, after that, I didn't care. My pride was gone. When we'd check into a place that you want, before they'd even ask, I'd say gentle, just you know, just touch your fingers on the outside of my skin. That's all I want you to do. Don't press, don't pull, don't stretch, don't do anything. You know, just make me feel like you know, I'm special. And you know, they would laugh. And you know, and another time too, I guess it's my Filipino blood. I went in, you know, you and Jean dropped me off for like a hot stone massage or something.
Yeah, we did that one.
And
in Makati.
And they put me on this thing, and then they put me into this.
With the hot stones.
Yeah, well, but, you know, at first I laid down on this metal table that's, you know, raised around the edges. So I guess, you know, if the oil or your sweat or something. But plus there was some warm water down there already. So it's like a heated table. And I get on there, and then they go take these stones, these black lava stones, and they're coming right out of the microwave or something. And they're really laying them all over my back and legs, and it's like, what are you doing? And I said, is that on fire? I mean, literally, it felt like they just reached into the volcano and pulled out some, you know, like liquid lava and just started plopping it onto my skin. And it really hurt. And there were red marks. It burned me. But, you know,
I don't like that.
That's a good massage. Yeah, I said, no, that's not a good massage. That's a painful massage. I want to relax when I massage. Ooh, look at the storm coming over there.
That's where I got, I think, the sugar scrub.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I'm laying there, and, you know, finally I get used to those things. And they, you know, it drizzles some, you know, olive oil on me like I'm, you know, garlic toast or something. And then they put this big heavy rubber mat over the top of me, I guess to keep the heat in. And it was so heavy. It was like 90 pounds, you know. It was really weighted. And I couldn't move. I tried to roll over. I wanted to get up.
It's just like the one from the dentist. Right?
Yeah, when they're doing the x-ray.
Yeah,
but about
so heavy.
But about 5 times heavier than that. And over your entire body, you know, from head to toe. And, you know, and I'm trying to raise up. I couldn't, and my arms are down by my side, so I couldn't get any leverage. I couldn't bend my elbows. I couldn't bend my legs. I'm trying to roll around like a, you know, beached whale, just trying to loosen this stuff up. And, you know, because the oil and moisture from my skin to that metal thing, it was, you know, creating that suction and stuff. I felt like a basted turkey. And finally I was rolling. And it did. And the more I struggled, the more I'd sweat things. I was exhausted. But I finally panicked because they left the room. And I was hollering and nobody came.
It defeated the purpose. It should be calming you.
Yeah, no, it irritated me. I told you, people and things irritate me. So I'm better off in a hole by myself. Just leave me alone, give me some cable TV and this little camera now, and I'm good. But, you know, and food, and a place to go to the bathroom, and a place to sleep. See, I'm literal.
That's a lot.
I have to have all. I can't just, you know, have a little fantasy like that. I have to, you know, make sure everything is doable. But, you know, finally I rolled over, and that, you know, I shoved that mat onto the floor and threw off all those rocks. I think I threw a couple of rocks through the window or something, because I was really angry. And, you know, I stood up, and I was wobbly. I had to hold on. There's oil on the floor. I'm slipping and sliding, and I got these stupid little shorts on. And, you know, afraid to go out there. And then they hear me, so they come in. Oh, sir, what are you doing? And I said, I'm trying to live. Do you mind? I said, get this crap off. Where's the shower? I said, I'm dying. I feel like, you know, I went
You're like a fish out of the water.
Yeah, I went 200 pounds down to like 160. You know, you don't, that's not healthy. Literally, I didn't do that. It was like, you know, probably lost like 2 pounds of moisture. But see, there's that literal part of me again. I can't just exaggerate. I have to go back to the reality. But I was not happy, and I said, you know, that'll never happen again. But that reminds me of when we were in the city of Torrance. You know, I missed the massage, so I went to that place that was, you know, over there by the Del Amo Mall, and it was a Thai massage place. So I walked in there, and then they said, hey, do you want her to walk on your back? And I'm thinking, oh, well, that sounds interesting. And my back really needed cracking. I needed to go to a chiropractor, actually. And that's probably why I've got neck and back issues now, Marfa, because I had somebody walk on my back. But anyway, this person was not, I mean, she looked Asian, but I don't think she knew what she was doing, because they're on the table, she stands up, and attached to the ceiling there's a bar for them to hold on to so they don't put all their weight onto your back and spine. And I told her, I said, hey, you know, go light. So she gets up there and she's holding on, and I guess she got tired or something, you know, and all of a sudden I just felt like almost her whole weight. She took 2 steps on my back, and I really thought she was breaking my back. I heard something snap, and I rolled over real quick, and she ended up on the floor and stuff, and she was angry, and, you know, the manager or something came in there and wanted to know what was going on. I was mad, and I said, you know, complaining, and she was complaining, and they told me to get dressed and get out. But
I didn't know that much.
Yeah, I told you that. That was that one cost $80, and I got like 2 steps on my back. And, you know, but, you know, and $80 for a neat story like that is okay. But, yeah, I told you that.
No, because...
And $80, you know, in the